Testing the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. On the run here, lets it go. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Well, big decision coming up now for this offense. I think
the first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Movement here from the tight end. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
this offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll try a pass here. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Turns it loose downfield. He makes the grab. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Here we go. That huge, explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. That's a design quarterback keeper. Fighting off the defender. And the offense going backwards in that play. Defense makes a stop to wrap up the first quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. The first play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Davidson. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. 2nd down after that previous play. They're going to run it here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. No huddle here for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oof.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid a tough 3rd and long situation. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big gain. First down, the clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And the quarterback dropping back. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's picked off. He throws it right.
White 53. Black 18. Get set. Hut. White 29. Hut. Set.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Chris, they don't hit this pass.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. And they hand it off to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into... And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for 4th down. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the catch.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
They'll run it to the left. Looks like Auburn will have the 1st down. The offense going with the hurry up.
Well, that is a 1st down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take it. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Fourth down, the offense will go for it. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. The tight end's got it on the pull route. Touchdown, Tigers! Strong game by this quarterback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They keep him off balance with a run. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the ball. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back in motion now. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. There's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback keeps the football. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, obviously...
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. No huddle now for the offense. They're going to run it. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
And just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down. Auburn now operating in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Catch made on the right side. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. He hands it to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Moves all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. So the and they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First play of the second half is a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Touchdown, Longhorns. Gives it to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's running out of time here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And we're able to get him down. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Quarterback still with the football. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, the option here by this Auburn quarterback, he is doing a great job right now of executing this offense and picking up first downs and trying to get points on the board. I tell you, reminiscent a little bit of Cam Newton, maybe Nick Marshall, maybe a blend of the two.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
It's a run. Running back's got it. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was 0 in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, as an offensive coordinator, it's not just about the execution that you're thinking about. You got to be thinking about this clock. So is it worth running the football, maybe not picking up the first down, but keeping that clock moving? And if you're going to throw the ball, it better be a high percentage throw to keep the receiver in bounds.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Grab down the middle. It's Henderson. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Leaning on the run game here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pocket breaking down. Pulls it in. It's Henderson. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on 3rd.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Looking for a gap. It's Henderson. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
White
your bags and start your journey. Oh, and before I go, welcome to your freshman year. It's time to spend the skill points you have already earned to upgrade your player. Additionally, each week, you will need to manage your workload. Activities like practice will earn you coach trust. And as your coach trust increases, you can improve your spot on the depth chart and gain more play calling flexibility. Now, let's get to work.